Yo, what up everyone, Amir here, owner Rapping and Snacking. Get into another product showcase. This one's going to be interesting. I'm not sure the last time I did something like this, so this is kind of just to show a little bit of how crazy I can get with some random things in the collection, and you'll see why. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rapping and Snacking. Appreciate y'all. So, Masterpiece Ghetto D album is my favorite Master P album. Really, really good. And this video is just to show these two pressings up here up top, just two very minor differences in them, and then I also just threw in this CD here, but just to kind of show, like, with some of my favorite albums, some of the things that I'll just buy, even though it's very ticky-tacky. So let me get into that. First off, both of these are 1997 pressings. They're issued on Q-Packs. For those who don't know, Q-Packs are this style of casing, so not your jewel case, not your J card, not any other style. This is the Q-Pack. So No Limit Records had a bunch of Q-Pack releases. Anyways, so these were 1997. Both have the same exact catalog numbers you can see on the spine right there. There is one very minor difference, however, on the back, as you can see. The one on the left, track 12, has said make 'em say and the track 12 on the right says make say Well, make say is a misprint. That's not the track title. So track 12 on the left side is how it's supposed to be. So I saw this when I was browsing in the store one day. I was like, that looks odd. And then I just bought it on a whim. And then I was like, oh shoot, the one at my house says make 'em say So I was like, oh shoot, so cool. I just bought it, and I was like, that's pretty dope, because I just like little things like that. Sometimes I'll buy them because I just think they're pretty cool. So what I would assume, and I'm not sure if this is correct, but I would assume that this was printed earlier in the pressings. The misprint, I would assume, was printed first or one of the earlier pressings, and then the one on the left was made to correct the one on the right. Because why would you go from the one on the left to the one on the right if the one on the left was correct, you know? So they probably messed up first here and then corrected it there. That's my assumption. Aside from that, though, these pressings are the same. So let's go ahead and just check this one out. This was cool because I bought it used, and the person who had bought this prior to me had bought it in 2001. I'm assuming new, I don't know. But they bought it from $9.99 from Warehouse. I mean, I haven't seen Warehouse in forever, so that's pretty dope. And then, you know, you have your CD, Ghetto D on it. You have the advertisements for coming soon albums right here in the back from No Limit Records. And then you have right here, I mean, they're very smart with their advertising. But then you open up the booklet. You have Master P's album coming out, MP The Last Dawn. You got the track list, the thank yous. You know, you got like the merch, Ghetto Dope, No Limit Records, Stop Hatin'. And then you got more promos on the back. So pretty cool stuff. And then you also have the original cover right here. So this is what the original cover was supposed to be, but it was deemed a little too graphic, a little too inappropriate or explicit, whatever have you. So they just made it more appropriate on the cover right there, what you see. So very interesting stuff. And let me show you all the last pressing here. About to run out of battery. So let's see. Now, this was the Priority Records version, the 25-year anniversary for Priority Records, where Snoop Dogg was basically covering some of his favorite albums. He also included Ghetto D. So this is a repress, and I believe the track list is the exact same. So one little thing that might be different, I forget if it's on this pressing, but I Miss My Homies might be slightly different in the intro of the track. I'm not sure, I'm forgetting, but you can just look it up online yourself anyways. But yeah, so Snoop Dogg released some albums again on Priority Records just to pay homage, and, you know, 25-year Priority Records show some of their best albums. So you got Ghetto D right here, the same disc, and the back, since it's not No Limit Records anymore, you know, pumping all their stuff out, there's nothing on the back. Then you get the hype sticker, which I saved right here. Boom. Liner notes from Snoop Dogg. You got a More Malice promotion right here for Snoop Dogg's album No Malice, and then some of his stuff, as well as some of the stuff that he was re-releasing on Priority Records. And then you have the liner notes here, which are similar but not the same. You have the track list, and then you got some stuff right here from Snoop Dogg talking about some of his favorite albums. And then on the back right here, you got more stuff from Snoop Dogg. So pretty cool stuff. It's dope that Snoop Dogg put his inputs as well as like some of his favorite tracks and talking about it. So it was an interesting time for Priority Records and rap music. But yeah, man, I thought the Ghetto D pressings were pretty cool and unique. Hope you all like that. I mean, just random stuff that I collect and just find interesting. I think it's all about researching your pressings and doing the due diligence. But anyways, let me know what y'all thought of the video. If you like stuff like that. If you don't, hit me up on Instagram and TikTok at Rappin' and Snackin'. Appreciate y'all. See you next time. Bless.